Not acceptable.
Why is it not?
Why? It's not acceptable because sexual violence is not acceptable.
I agree, sexual.
Then where is the why to it? Isn't it not an obvious fact to say?
Has erred and he is guilty of this crime, he should be punished. I was talking about the fact that Tarun Tejpal is still.
What was that comparison with JFK?
I have backed him. Do you agree on that?
What was that comparison? Then take out what was that comparison with JFK all about, Mr. Padamsee?
The JFK was in a position where he had power. He used that power to get sexual favors from women. That's what
this was not a sexual favor. I take complete offense to that.
Hello.
It certainly was not.
Of course. Why did she go into the lift with him?
What rubbish, Mr.
1 minute, 1 minute. Alex,
this is precisely.
For God's sake,
This is a
dangerous argument.
This is precisely.
I'll tell you why. No, 1 minute. Let me destroy the logic. You made a valid point. Let me destroy the logic once and for all. A, if you read the victim's earlier email to Shoma, she very clearly said, I was doing a job, which is escorting De Niro and his daughter back to their suite. So she didn't ask for a sexual favor and therefore got elevated.
First of all, Suhel, before you proceed,
Mr. Clinton, why did he take on
Mr. Padamsee, I will give you one opportunity tonight, since I think that what you've said is not just unfortunate, regrettable, chauvinistic, and completely abhorrent to any. No, I don't need adjectives. Would you like to take it back right now? Would you like to take it back? Would you like to take it back? Would you like to take back what you just said?
What did I say?
When you just said, why did she go into that lift? You were making a suggestion there. Would you like to take it back?
I'm saying, why did she go? Because he was the boss. That's why.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying she wanted to go.
Is it a fault of a girl to be in a lift with her boss?
No, and the fact it's not a fault. Why are you saying the opposite? I'm saying Tarun had the power to be able to say, come into the lift with me. That's what I'm saying. JFK had the power to say to her, come into my office.
I just think I think your reference, you don't have to go down so I'll say, I think your reference to the very word sexual favor is completely unfortunate.
What?
And I tell you this, Mr. Ali.
Who was taking a
I'm saying
favor?
this, what was your reference to JFK?
My reference was JFK and Clinton used their office to get sexual favors from the female staff.
This was rape.
I'm saying the reason she was unable to
Monica Lewinsky, nor did Monica.
This is so ridiculous.
Neither did Monica Lewinsky, nor did Marilyn Monroe ever say they were assaulted.
This
poor girl has said that. We have to. No, 1 minute. You have to take what she said at face value. So the comparison with JFK and, for that matter, Clinton is a bit odious.
No.
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you why.
It is not.
Because that is seemingly consensual.
You see, I'll tell you. Mr.
Marilyn Monroe didn't go to federal court and say the president raped me.
Not the question.
One second, gentlemen. Let me just come in. I want to say one thing to Mr. Padamsee, who I have great respect for. Please remember this. I just have one observation, Mr. Padamsee.
Make an observation.
The observation is that the young men of a new India will reject the kind of thing which you just said. And they will stand behind this. 1 minute, Mr. Padamsee, I tell you this, and anyone who says that somebody who thinks that he has this long and mendacious approach with words will get away by describing this as a shameful lapse of judgment to attempt a sexual liaison or some rubbish of that kind will be questioned, and they will stand by what has happened to this victim. Because this is not a sexual liaison. There's a huge difference, Mr. Padamsee, and you should know that more than anyone else, between a sexual liaison. Tarun Tejpal said that on November 19th in an email to the victim, in case you are not aware, Mr. Padamsee.
I am saying only the comparison I made was that people in power use that power
to what? To what? To rape?
No.
To rape?
To get.
Why is it? Why are you so uncomfortable? No, I say. Why are you so uncomfortable with the word rape?
No.
Do they use their power to rape?
My issue, Alec, is
Mr. Padamsee. Meenakshi Lekhi wants to respond to us.
It's a known fact that people use power for various reasons. As Arnab is saying, the essential difference is here it was force.
No, I agree.
Allegedly.
I'm not saying no.
Mr. Padamsee, you made a mistake. Meenakshi Lekhi is responding to you.
Meenakshi, go ahead.
Please. My response is very simple. Being in power and getting favors because of your power is one part. But here, if you exercise power to coerce a person, that is force.
Yes,
and
I agree.
if there is force, there is perversion.
Yeah.
And especially in this case, she's the daughter's age and a daughter's friend and a friend's daughter.
Yeah.
Either way you look at it, I mean, I would say even a child that age, even if is infatuated, as an elder, your duty is to keep the person off and handle it differently, more sensitively and more seriously. In this case, it is a case of perversion, and when you say needs a psychological treatment, etc., all that can come, but atonement must happen in jail for the crimes you have committed.
No.
And that atonement shouldn't be there.
No. One second.
Atonement means punishment.
Yes, there will be punishment.
First of all,
a paid vacation, that too.
No, I think the fact is here's a victim of someone who.
And I only have one more point to make so far as Suhel was making certain points.
Yeah, go on.
That Tehelka is a great product, and this Think Fest was a great product. And Mr. Rahul Singh said that I'm a biased person. Now my bias goes to the extent that I abhor both products, because both products used unethical means to achieve their purpose of making money. Unethical because in the past they have used prostitutes and so on and so forth.
Anyway,
that much for the respect for women. Arnab, allow me to complete, please. Allow me to complete. Using, getting CIA chief and getting Maulana from.
No, Meenakshi, let's not mix your politics with the position on this. Meenakshi, let's not pull your politics into this.
With due respect to you,
I'm not an advertising person.
I keep politics completely out of it, whether it comes from Rahul Singh or you.
No, 1 minute. With due respect to you, you or I can never be the final arbiters of intellectual refinement or taste.
No, absolutely
not. If consumers and viewers like a particular
I'm
product,
just putting my points.
Par to their elbow. So to now trash everything.
I'm only putting my points across.
No, now to trash everything that Tehelka and Think is associated with is equally sin.
No.
You must evaluate what has happened in its present context.
And I'm evaluating it on the basis of that.
Because there was this young girl who wrote this email. She was also, as Tarun himself in his email says, a contributor to that product. So you would be actually dishing her work as well. So my point is, evaluate the present. The present is grim. The moral battle has been lost. Even if a legal battle is won, it will take forever, if almost impossible, to resurrect these brands.
No,
I'm not a lawyer, so
what I can't understand, Arnab, is that all of us on this entire panel are in agreement to the fact that he must atone and be punished.
Atone?
He must be punished for what he did by the legal act. But you can't hang him by media.
Who's hanging him by media?
We are.
That's so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're saying that. You've not read the account of the girl.
Sorry, media.
No, why do you? No, 1 second. Why you there? 1 second. I just want.
Media needs a cleanup.
No, I want to ask Mr. Prahlad Kakkar tonight.
Who's going to judge you?
I want to ask Mr. Prahlad Kakkar tonight.
He's not from media.
That was he there complaining about the media when the media was asking questions of Asaram?
What?
Did the media also hang Asaram? Is the media responsible for getting Asaram punished?
No, but
were you questioning it?
No, but I'm questioning
Were
it
you
right
questioning
now
it?
because you let law follow its due process.
Who's stopping the law from following its process? Who was obstructing the law?
I'm going to give
obstructing
a
the law?
analogy.
Yes, Meenakshi Lekhi is
Sharks
responding.
don't eat sharks. Is that the case?
Pardon?
What? Repeat, please.
Sharks don't eat sharks. Is that the case? You are only offering courtesy to your co-brother.
Not at all. I think anybody who does a heinous act like this has to be punished and has to be taken the course of law.
But
you can't hang him by media.
That should seal the argument.
Meenakshi, of all people on this panel, you more than anyone else will agree that now if the battle has moved, one part of it has moved to the courts of law, the courts of law will determine and will reward justice. My point has always been that there is a huge moral battle that has been lost for whatever reason. B, to indulge in a side victory by character assassination, by intimidation or by denial is not the way forward, because that will destroy this brand even further and the gentleman.
Well, I don't care about the brand. I care about the issues and the morals involved. Rape followed by alleged intimidation is a very serious matter. Tehelka or no Tehelka. Thank you, gentlemen, for that debate. Mr. Alyque Padamsee, we completely disagree on what you just said. I gave you an opportunity.
With you
I gave you an opportunity to pull your words back, and
always. I've never agreed with you. Ever. And I don't ever hope to either.
Thank you very much, Mr. Padamsee. That's your view. You have your right to it.
And I know that I'll never appear on your channel again because you will see to it. Thank you.
Well, Mr. Padamsee, thank you very much for that threat to boycott the Newshour. I just have one question to you. My question to the viewer tonight is simply this.
I've been in a year or 2 years on this channel. I've been on every other channel in India.
Well, Mr. Padamsee, let me just say this to you. My question to the viewer is, and this question goes out in the context of the Arushi Talwar trial and judgment today. Does that verdict prove that the media was unfairly targeted through the entire trial? That question goes out to you. I want to hear your thoughts. I see you once again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on the Newshour. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, and goodbye.